The Minnesota State Colleges and Universities system is committed to supporting economic growth throughout the state. The system's community and technical colleges provide career preparation and continuing career education for more Minnesotans than any other organization in the state. The Minnesota State Colleges and Universities educate more than half of the state's new teaching graduates, 82% of the state's new nursing graduates, 89% of the state's law enforcement officers, 89% of new graduates in the construction trades, 41% of the state's new business graduates, and 9,000 firefighters and emergency first responders each year.
And you don't always have to have water in an oriental design.
Robin Fruth Dugstad teaches in and coordinates the Horticulture Technology program at Rochester Community and Technical College. The program melds academic, career, and technical education and serves an industry that has a $2.1 billion annual impact on Minnesota's economy.
I think the water will have to be checked about every other day for it.
Robin's students gain retail experience right on campus. They learn how to price and sell the floral arrangements they create.
It really helps with pricing because you don't realize how expensive things are until you actually have to price it out and sell it.
This customer service approach is a critical component of the horticulture industry.
Okay, well on this bench we have impatiens here. We have a couple of different varieties.
It's not so much selling the plants, but it's selling the service. My interest in horticulture is going to probably be more selling the services of caring for plant materials and landscaping. You need to know, you can't just sell a tree. You need to know if this tree is going to grow in this specific site under these sun conditions.
Automation. It's helped many Minnesota companies become more efficient and grow. The Agard Group makes automated machinery, and it's an expanding business in Alexandria, Minnesota. Brent Smith, president of the Agard Group, credits Alexandria Technical College's Center for Automation and Motion Control for part of their success.
We have been lucky enough to get the top graduate out of this particular program 2 or 3 out of the last 4 years.
In addition to providing qualified graduates for their company, Brent Smith works with Dr. Ken Ryan, an instructor from Alexandria Technical College, on the development of Agard's product.
That's a really important piece to us as well. So since we build a lot of robotic machinery and it's very, very technical, we are working with this center to help develop our software, to help develop software standards, to help develop machines that meet the needs of the marketplace, and that's an important.
Brent Smith says the technical college impacts not only his business but the entire community.
The resources that are brought to the Alexandria area because of the technical college often stay in the area, and that's what we've seen as a business, that the resources that are brought into this community, young people and that talent that are then trained, often stay.
The Minnesota State Colleges and Universities also provide customized training to more than 140,000 employees annually. The system helps employers stay competitive and workers advance their skills and manage career changes.
You can take any of 3 or 4 different approaches to this story.
Some universities and colleges have developed advanced training facilities, such as the Johnson Center for Virtual Reality at Pine Technical College.
We have a professional staff, and we work with partners who have some training need. And those partners are usually educators, sometimes another business or something like that. For example, a lot of our funding has come from the Minnesota Job Skills Partnership, which is part of the Department of Employment and Economic Development. And so we will, in those projects, typically have a Minnesota business as a partner, and the trainees for that would be the employees of that business.
Some of our teachers provide professional development opportunities for high school teachers, such as Jeff Miller. Dr. Ken Ryan shares his expertise through weekly interactive web classes based at Alexandria Technical College. Jeff Miller learns right from his office at Owatonna High School.
Exactly. So now if you hit the start button at this point, you're going to find out that nothing happened. You can actually go ahead and readjust that Hall effect sensor now to where it's in the proper position to sense.
When you teach technology, everybody knows that technology is rapid, so it's changing all the time. And so when I can be in this office, 10 feet from my desk, and I can have access to one of the, I consider, one of the best programs in the country, and certainly one of the probably most innovative instructors, that's just absolutely huge for not only for myself but for the students here.
Education programs and customized training have helped employers meet their training needs and become competitive in a world economy. These efforts have generated hundreds of success stories with employers large and small.